Hi kids, and welcome back for episode 9 of the Keys Kids channel. And I'm Miss Keys. I am ecstatic that y'all are back with me today for this very, very special episode. We have a lot of surprises today. I can't wait. This is going to be one for the books. Now, I know last week we closed out our May series all about the 5 W's and an H. But it's still May. Which is why I'm bringing you a very special episode. Our first surprise today is actually our featured author, Miss Jalissa B. Pollard. Hey girl!
Hey everybody, my name is Jalissa Pollard and I am the author of My Grandma is a Lady. Make sure you check out My Grandma is a Lady. It is available on Amazon. Listen very closely and tell me all what you think.
Hey, not only do we have this super awesome featured author, but we have a special word of the day. And our special word today is blurb. Now, a blurb is just the information written on the back of the book to let you know what your book will be about. Today's blurb says, My Grandma is a Lady is about a young African-American girl that chronicles her memories of her grandmother's participation and membership in the Ladies Auxiliary of the Knights of Peter Claver, a historically black organization of Catholics. Representation matters. This story resonates with many children of the Catholic faith worldwide. I thought this book was an amazing thing for me to stumble upon because I actually grew up as a young black African American girl in the Catholic faith. And my wonderful, wonderful grandmother was actually one of the Ladies Auxiliary of the Knights of Peter Claver.
So you guys remember when I told you this would be like a special episode? Like we would have all these surprises and stuff, you remember?
Well, my next surprise is probably my favorite one. Today on the Keys Kids channel, not only do we have our featured author, not only do we have our special word, but we also have a very, very special guest, my wonderful, wonderful grandmother, Evelyn Sam. Hey Mama, how are you today?
Fine, and you, my love?
Well, I wanted to start by saying thank you so much for reading with us today. I really appreciate it. I was so excited to get you to read with us today because we actually can both relate to this book today. So like Miss Pollard told us, and like our blurb told us, this book is about a young African-American girl in the Catholic faith. And her grandmother was a part of the Ladies Auxiliary of the Knights of Peter Claver. And actually, that same thing is for us as well. This story actually relates to us as well because I was a young African-American girl in the Catholic faith. And my wonderful grandmother here actually is a part of the Ladies Auxiliary of the Knights of Peter Claver. So I thought it was kind of crazy that we found this book. I know that I am super excited you're going to read with us today. I know I'm going to enjoy it. I know our kids are going to enjoy it. So I just want to say thank you again. Are you ready to read?
Yes, I am.
Are you guys ready to read? Okay. You know what that means. Let's go! My grandma is a lady. She dresses in all white on the second Sunday of each month. White dress, white shoes, and a white lace doily pinned up top her silky gray hair. Where are you going, Mama? I asked. I'm heading to a meeting today, petit filet, grandbaby. I have to pay my dues, she answered as she sprays perfume on her neck. I know in Louisiana y'all typically use French. My grandma is a lady. She, Miss Sabra, Miss Melba, and Miss Eva walk around the park and recite the rosary when the weather cools down during the fall. Oh, that's really nice. You say the rosary quite often too, huh, Mama?
Yeah, every day.
First thing when she wakes up? Since as long as I can remember, I think. My grandma is a lady. It is your mother's birthday today, she says to me. We must have a mass in her name.
Yes.
Grandma visited the rectory to pay for Mama's name to appear in the church bulletin. It was always exciting to hear Father Vu read Mama's name before service. My grandma is a lady. We must get fresh flowers, Mama said. Some for your mother and a few more for my mother and father so we can lay them at the graveyard.
No.
My sister and I wore old clothes and helped Mama spray and clean the tombs for the blessings of holy water by the priest on All Saints' Day. On All Saints' Day, we honor those who have gone before us. Families visit and surround the headstones of their loved ones. We make a sign of a cross after Father Vu tosses holy water from his aspergillum in our direction.
Big word.
It's a big word. When I was younger, I surely didn't know that word.
Neither me.
My grandma is a lady. Mr. Robinson has died. The ladies must dress in white for his funeral, Mama said as she hung up the phone. Typically, the ladies of auxiliary bless the families with dressing in all white, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
At the funeral, Mama and the others ladies led the crowd in the recitation of the rosary in French and in English. And that's something very popular for the Catholic faith to do in Louisiana because French is a well-spoken language there.
Broken, yeah.
Yeah, definitely broken French. A lot of broken French. My grandma is a lady, and one day I hope to be a faithful lady just as she is.
Well, thank you.
The end. This was an awesome book, and I agree. I hope to one day be an amazing lady just like you, Mama.
Amen. I love you.
I love you. This was a very awesome book, and it really did bring awareness to how representation mattered. Something I've actually never shared with my family was that with me being a young African-American girl in the Catholic faith and growing up in Houston, the Catholic religion isn't so prominently known here and not as big in the Black community. And so I kind of felt weird about talking about it. And there wasn't a lot of other young girls who were Black and Catholic. So I always had this little weird feeling about it. And it's just nice that other little girls will have this book to see that there are other little Black girls like her and like me who are Catholic and in the Catholic faith, and they don't have to feel any type of way about sharing. I really did love this book, and I really do appreciate you joining us, Mama.
I do too.
Thank you. Thank you. I also want to thank you guys for reading with us today. Even if you are not Catholic, even if you're not religious at all, I still think this is an awesome book to read because knowledge is power. I believe in learning all things and exposing yourselves to all different type of religions, cultures, all of those things. And you'll be able to see that, yes, everyone's different, but that's the best part about life. We all have different religions and spiritualities. We're different skin colors. We're different people, but we should all be treated the same. I appreciate you guys reading with me today. Remember your special word. So we had our surprise author, we had our special word, and we had our wonderfully amazing guest, my grandmother. I really appreciate you guys joining me again today. I want to give another big thank you to my wonderful grandma. I want to thank our featured author again for this amazing book. And I want to remind you guys that on Monday, on the Keys Kids channel on Instagram, you can get a sneak peek of the first book in our June series. Now, I know last week you got a sneak peek, but this one might look a little different. So don't forget to go and check that out. Also, you guys, please don't forget to go like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week on the Keys Kids channel. Bye!
Kids channel. Kids channel. Kids channel. Kids channel. See you next week.